Before I proceed with this video, I understand it might be a little bit too long for some of you, so if you could just scroll down and take a look at the description right now, you will see how I provided chapters. So for example, if you only care about all the collection continuations, or maybe you only care about all the weapons and tool skins for example, if you truly wish to skip ahead, just look at the description, all the chapters are provided to you. And with that, good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're doing alright, because it's time for the Rust Workshop skin checks. We have 109 skins today. We've got quite a lot to go through, so I'm just going to jump straight in. So if you look at the collection link for the Rust Workshop skin checks for March 18, 2025, look in the description. It's at the very top of the description. It's right there. So yeah, if you want to go through those skins in your own time, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you want to listen to the docent tones of Hedge as he yaps and yaps and yaps about these skins and talks about potential investments with collection continuations, well, look no further, because we're getting started with Deployables. And first up, for the representative of the many skins we're about to take a look at today, this right here is the Honey Fridge, produced by Shogun and Gunya. So yeah, that's a fridge skin that looks like a it looks like a beehive, well, more specifically a beekeeper's hive, that is encased in honey, and I tell you what, it's doing a pretty good job. So alright, cool. If you happen to like what you see here, well, for the many other skins that I'm going to talk about today, if I talk about, insinuate that maybe I want to show your support to them, by that I mean consider voting yes or no if you truly like a skin or not. But if you really do like a skin, go to the comment section, offer some nice kind words. It really does go quite a long way. Keeps those skin creators nice and motivated, keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future. But if you don't happen to like a skin, well, if you know exactly what you don't like, feel free to offer some constructive feedback. Be nice, concise, and straight to the point. Try and help them out. And at the end of the day, if the skin isn't accepted, they can look at your feedback. They can incorporate that into a brand new version of the skin, and you never know, perhaps in the future, that might potentially be accepted. So it's up to you, but yeah, it's helpful if you interact. So with that, for the first fridge skin of today, do you like what you see? Consider showing your support, consider voting yes or no, and best of luck to Shogun and Gunya. However, we do have some competition. Whoops, here we are. So, over to here, we have two other fridges. This is the Cryo Fridge, a very interesting sci-fi style produced by Fuff. That's looking pretty cool. That's looking pretty sweet. And nighttime, it stands out very brightly. So what are your thoughts? Do you like what you see? Well, consider showing your support. Best of luck to Fuff. But of course, we do have even more competition, and that just so happens to be a collection continuation. Right, so this is the Death Metal Fridge produced by Cubist. Now, of course, you may recall, we quite recently did see the large box being accepted. So, are we going to potentially see a very scary looking fridge? Look at that happy face, yippee! But the whole design is all based around HR Gaija, so, like the Aliens movie series and whatnot. You get the idea. So, okay, yeah, that's looking pretty cool. That's looking pretty sweet. So, let's now talk about, the progress with the large box. When was that accepted? What, like 3 weeks ago? And we're about to find out. No, it's the week after this. Here we are. So, this was the most recent death metal skin to be accepted, and then before that was a sheep in the door that was accepted like 4 or 5 years before this. Yep, there you go. So not that many people are fully well aware of that. It's like non-existent. I won't bother with the sheep in the door. But with the large box, people are aware it came out recently, so let's just remove all these and take a look. So over to here, I can point out that on the Steam market there's literally only 26 of them. Like, it really would appreciate another deplorable being accepted. And then you look at all the quantity, and it's like 2111, 211. There's nothing there. There is absolutely nothing there. So if you're going to consider, if the fridge were to be accepted, I wonder what happens. I think that's getting bought out, and I think the price will go up. But then again, you should also consider how many sales are actually happening daily at the moment. So we scroll down, we take a look, only 14. And how many sales did that do in the end? Just under 11,000 subscribers. That really isn't that much. Not surprised with the low listings. So overall, it does look like it's in a very interesting spot. But we'll see. The more the merrier. Like, if there were a lot more deplorables being accepted and we have like a full collection, that very likely would be bought a lot more, every day. So, okay, if you're feeling confident, you're more than welcome to jump onto that. I've already bought a few of my buy orders. So, alright, we'll leave it. Anyway, at the end of the day, if you like what you see, consider showing your support to Mr. Cubist. Best of luck to you, sir. And that's it for the fridges. So now we're going to scroll over and take a look at some rug skins. And then we've got quite a lot of furnace skins to take a look at as well. Cool. Right, so over to here. Sin of Raiders rug. So this is a funny looking design produced by Mr. VHS. So yeah, he had some prisoners and he forgot to feed them. Yippee! So what we're currently looking at is a very goofy rug design. Not necessarily like to be treated as a rug, but more like a decoration. Now this doesn't appear to glow in the dark, no mentions of it, and you can't really see it there that much. But yeah, got a bucket helmet guy, poncho guy, and just a standard like clothing guy. So yeah, that's looking pretty cool. That looks, looking very goofy. If anything, Mr. VHS, if that doesn't get accepted now, tweak it and make it maybe like a Halloween skin, because I think that'd go down very nicely. You've got a very cool thing going on there, so best of luck to you. But you do have competition, because over to here, Mr. Shino has produced the Spring Leaves rug. So it's like a frosted, like early morning dew sort of frost. That's looking very nice. That's looking pretty. It's got like a faint blue to it. I mean, hey, do you like it? Are you a fan? You know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you, Shino. That's a very pleasant looking rug skin. Nice and decorative, I'll say. Okay, now we get to move on to furnaces, and we have corn. We have the corn burner furnace produced by Mr. Yeah. Got a nice little showcase of the mesh, and of course we got a good look at the actual skin here, and the very top is popcorn. Okay, fair enough. It doesn't appear to glow that much. Like at night time when it's turned on, you don't really see it's like lit up or anything. So okay, if anything, yeah, you should have made the popcorn glow. That would have made more sense. That would have been fine. Right, so best of luck to you. But of course, more competition. So over to here we have the nuclear reactor furnace produced by Anubis Dunk, and as you can see right here, we've got a lovely little GIF showcasing it all the way around. And then of course we want to get a quick look at. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So yeah. That's looking pretty cool. That's looking pretty nice. What do you reckon? Do you like what you see? We know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you then, Mr. Anubis Dunk. Moving on, what do we see here? This is the beehive furnace. And, well, it's covered and encased in honey with gigantic bees. Are those wasps? Hold on a second. Oh, that might be a problem. Anyway, that's a perfectly pleasant looking design. And at night, when it's lit up, it, brightens up the place a bit, don't you think? But yeah, very noticeable at night time when it's turned on. So that's a very nice looking furnace produced by Crope. But, of course, even more competition. So yes, now we have a return of this. Mr. Zinc actually posted the previous version of this a year ago. I remember, but this is looking pretty cool. So this is the first contact furnace. The saucer is, just sucking up everything, and it's all floating in the sky. Oh no, oh dear. That's a very cool looking approach. So yeah, very nice looking design. And I would show you a nighttime pic. There you go, that's it. It is very bright at night when turned on. You'll be able to see that very clearly. So if you think that looks cool, you'd like it in your base, consider showing your support, and best of luck to you, Mr. Zinc. And then, over to here. It is a third attempt for his furnace, but Mr. Kazaru has been quite successful. So recently, he got his sheet metal door accepted. But that was the fourth attempt. Well, let's see what happens here with the furnace. But Mr. Kazaru, I think it's probably a wise time to consider making some other deployables. Chances are he's probably doing it right now as he's put this in place, for now. But yeah, consider the recent items, the recent, new features that were added to Rust, and maybe incorporate that with the new clan-based skins. We need chicken coops. So yeah, I know he hasn't done it in this one yet, I can see. But for other future things, there's definitely more room for potential fun additions and whatnot. And people do like it, and Facepunch likes it as well, if they were considering, go back and accept it and whatnot. Anyway, let's go see how that sheet metal door is currently holding up. So that was last week, and how's it currently doing at the moment? It's down in price. Not by much, though. Not by a ridiculous amount. So that's at least, a little bit all right. But sheet metal doors in general, there's so many of them, and well, this only has 22 listings on the Steam market, Hedge. One extra deployable could potentially help it out, but then you also got to take a look at the clan-based, collection as a whole. Down 58, down 51, down 16. Is this just going to slowly keep going down in price? Because you might sit and say, but that one only had 22. Well, this here only has 33, and this only has 40. There isn't genuine interest, but the more the merrier, right? Well, we'll see. It would help, but these just don't seem to actually have enough interest, unfortunately. But yeah, more could help. More could help. Is it guaranteed, though? So, it's up to you. It's up to you. But regardless, if you like what they've got going on here, you can still show your support to it and whatnot. So best of luck to you, Mr. Kazaru. But like I said, something that showcases some of the more recent things that are added, that'd be a nice addition to the clan-based collection. Some more variety with the designs. So we'll see what you do next. Right then, so let's scroll down and take a look and see. We've got one sleeping bag, one small box, and quite a decent amount of large boxes. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this. It's a penguin. Don't you want to sleep on top of the penguin? I mean, it might not be very comfortable for the penguin, but it might be comfortable for you. Now, this doesn't appear to glow in the dark, as you can clearly see just there. So, all right. It's looking cute, maybe it's just a lovely little bed for yourself. But yeah, poor unfortunate penguin, you're going to flatten it. Best of luck to Kika. Now to here, egg incubator small box, giggle this. It appears to glow in the dark, and oh, there you go, yes. those poor Americans wouldn't know what an egg looks like. It's been so long. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's a perfectly fine looking design produced by Papacarl Universe Kid, so keep up the good work, gentlemen, and let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Now, in terms of the large boxes, you're probably aware that there are some current attempts in, storage collections. So over to here with the shipping container, the diver's shipping container, that's perfectly fine. I know a lot of people are hoping to see Duck potentially make a diving kit small box with the recent return of the Neon Storage Collection last year. Didn't happen, unfortunately, and that did kind of stop randomly, didn't it? Well, that's looking pretty good, Flate. But I also got to bring up that we also happen to have the Kawaii storages as well. So this is the drop storage now. Both of them hoping to potentially become the newest collection, and it's a wonderful position to be in as a skin creator. But at the end of the day, it's up to Face Punch. And with some many attempts since the last one, which was graffiti storage, that was 3 years ago now. And have you seen another one since? No. So we'll see how it goes. But best of luck to Vase, best of luck to Flate. And now let's move on and talk about the standard normal boxes. Yes, normal. So this is produced by Bitrate. This is the Patriot Large Wood box. It's basically just got one big star. Okay, fair enough. Glows quite nicely. Very noticeable at night time. I'm thinking people would appreciate it. Best of luck to Bitrate. Over to here. Oh, collection continuation. I wasn't prepared for this. So, yes, Mr. Robstar. Basically, he has decided to take a bit of a break in terms of making clothing and armor skins. We're still hoping to see, the tier 3 armor. I'm looking forward to it. But he's, thought, what, I'm going to delve into making some deployables. I'm going to see how this all looks. And, well, how many people do you reckon that took to make? Yep, a bit of a funny joke there. But honestly, a very cool looking design. And we have two versions, one that does and one that doesn't glow. So let's quickly hop back over to here, because in this current Rust store, I could just look at this one right here, we currently have a pair of roadside gloves, because over the past 3 weeks, we have seen 3 sets of clothing and armor skins being accepted. More specifically, tier 2, hoodie and pants, but just the gloves, not the boots. What happened there? Don't know. But would a large box potentially help this out? I think it'll keep the momentum up. I just don't think it's going to really, cause that to spike in price that much compared to a potential, jacket or a pair of boots or, tier 3 armor. It wouldn't compare as well, but I think it would keep the interest, and I think it would help, kind of keep the momentum with the pricing and whatnot. So, okay, fair enough. But I will ask you, based on the designs that you see here, what would you like to see them produce next? Do you reckon like a very cool looking sheet metal double door could be made? Or a locker? You tell me. You tell him. Go to the comments. Let's see what people have said so far. Just some positivity. Can't go wrong with that. But yeah, if you like what you see, well, you know exactly what to do. But in terms of, is there potential with this being accepted? Overall, it'll keep the momentum up. But more specifically, I'm personally rooting for some tier 3 armor at some point, and I think it will be made, and I think it will be accepted. Or at least I'm hoping so. I'm hoping. Right, best of luck to you, Mr. Upstar. Okay, so moving on, we have some wooden doors to take a look at. Oh, and we got another collection continuation. But first of all, pie. So Mr. Yui, he or she, sorry, I don't know. They did make this last week, if I can recall. Well, they decided to make a version 2 very quickly. I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that, Yui. I think you got to wait a month, but well. So yes, we have the Pie Shop wooden door, and yeah, I think that's a perfectly fun looking design. I think people would appreciate that. So there's one version where you can see like, fresh pie on the sign there and whatnot. But then on the second version, it's slightly changed. I guess they realised, so this is a bit awkward. Apparently there's a rule where you can't really have text. What? Yeah, I know. So they've just probably, gone with the safe bet and decided to do one with and without. Yeah, the open sign is there. Shut up. So, okay, fair enough. A perfectly fine design. Best of luck to Yui. And then over to here, what do we see? This is another collection continuation to the large box that was accepted for the March 4 Swipe Rust door. This is the Neon Honey wooden door. So, alright, cool. Yep, Mr. Scropin's trying to keep up and hoping to see if he could get another skin accepted to follow with the large box. And right now, that large box is actually doing very nicely. I wasn't super keen. I wasn't super sure. But a sheer lack of listings on the Steam market has definitely helped it out. There is nothing there. So if you think, I wonder what happens if we potentially see another deployable for this set. I'm thinking probably some very nice things. Oh yeah. So we did see the the garage door the previous week, But yeah, not sure what could potentially happen. But a new addition very likely would be a very positive thing for that large box. It's already doing good right now, but it could potentially do even better. So if you like what you see, well, maybe go ahead and buy a couple for yourself, or, just leave it if you're not that confident. Right then, so let's now move on and talk about sheet metal doors. And let me tell you, we have a lot of them. Yes, we do. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Yippee. Right. Oh my, what happened there? So that's a very angry looking sunflower. Yep, he is ferocious. What on earth did you feed it? A human meat. Oh, okay then. It's good fertilizer. So yes, it's a perfectly fine design produced by Mr. Kavahu. Best of luck to you, good sir. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah, shouldn't probably fed it too much human meat. Anyway, this has competition. Here we are. So we have the handmade metal door produced by Oasis and Schumer. Get a good look at this. It's quite a scary looking ox. It's quite literally. Oh no, I thought it was so angry that it was shooting flames out its nose. Nope, that's its nose ring. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's looking pretty cool. What are your thoughts? Feel free to comment below. So yeah, that's a perfectly fine looking sheet with a door. Best of luck to you too. And then over to here, more competition. Produced by Slavny, we have another chromatic aberration, deplorable being produced. He's trying to set up a brand new collection. Slavny, after a while you kind of had to accept that maybe Face Punch just isn't going to accept. But maybe this is the one, I don't know. But yeah, after a while, maybe it's good to consider producing something different. It's nice what it is. If they're not accepting, you kind of just have to read the writing on the wall. So best of luck to you, good sir. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to seeing what you produce next time. Over to here, Hive Guard door. More bees, yes. Loads of people keep making more and more and more bee things. Face Punch is, they've only accepted 3 so far. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Voodoo, it's perfectly fine. It's very cute. But it does have competition. I'll talk about that in a second. But first up, we do have the Heritage Metal Door. So this is a collection continuation to the SAR skin that was accepted quite some time back. A very cool looking design. Almost looks like a wooden door. Wait, is it? No, it's a sheet metal door. Oh, thank God. That would have been awkward. So yeah, that's a perfectly fine looking design. But that Heritage SAR, unfortunately, isn't holding up very well. Was it the very first Rust door of the year? Actually, I think it was. And if I go over to here and look for myself, the answer is yes. And it's down to 89 cents. Oh no. So yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, that unfortunately didn't stand out super nicely in terms of, well, if it's not super colourful and doesn't blind me, well, I don't like it. You have to accept people in general's choices of skins and whatnot. For what it was, I liked the runic design. I thought it looked very cool and whatnot, but we just never saw any skins being accepted afterwards. 9K did try. It just didn't happen. But that sheet metal door that I see over here, that's looking pretty cool. That looks nice, and I wouldn't mind seeing some more deplorables from him, but let's see what happens next. But in regards to this, I don't think anything's saving that, unfortunately. A lot of SARs have come out this year already, and yeah, they're not exactly doing super great at the moment. So we'll leave it at that. Right then, so let's move on and talk about the other collection continuation for a door. Over to here, we have the Bee door, produced by Jessin. He did manage to get his rock skin fixed. That took a while, but Face Punch understood what was up. And yeah, if you go look at it now in the various different lights, it is perfectly fine. So this lovely looking fella right here, that's a perfectly fine, cute looking sheet metal door. Doesn't glow in the dark. Just want to clarify, doesn't glow in the dark. I actually showed that in my special preview video. So if we were to go ahead and take a look at the B-Rock right now, how's that currently holding up? Well, it's selling quite reasonably, not excessively, which is good, but I have been questioning a lot. With the rock skins that we're seeing as of recent, there's a lot of animal themed ones. And the more and more we keep seeing different options for cute animals, the less special they become, and the more they compete with each other for your love. And, well, that might be a bit of a problem because they're probably all going to suffer because of it. So keep an eye on this B-Rock, but as of now, it does look like it's going to sell less than a Sloth Rock. It might help it out in the further future, especially as we go through the summertime, but even then, it's still a bit worrisome. So would that really have that much of an impact on this rock? I don't think so. But it's still in the Rust store, and we've got to wait it out a little bit longer. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jessin does produce some more bee-related skins and whatnot. There's plenty of opportunities. So best of luck to you, Jessin. But in terms of investment, we've got to wait it out a little bit longer. We have abnormal barders tomorrow. All right, so just want to keep you informed. All right then, so let's now move on to garage doors. And yep, there's a lot of these as well. Yippee! Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Right, come on then, let's go. So over here we have the Solar Stones garage door, produced by Bed and Mr. Ronan. A very strangely coloured orange and green gemstone vibe. I mean, that's looking pretty cool. Stands out quite nicely. Does it glow in the dark? I don't see any mentions, but it appears to. It doesn't really look like it. I can't tell, and I didn't write it down, so I'm guessing no. But regardless, if you like what you see, consider showing support. Best of luck to you too. Next up, what do we see? It's the Construct garage door. Now, there's two versions of this, one with and one without glow. Let's just get a quick look at the one that doesn't glow. As you can see, perfectly fine. But then we have the glow-in-the-dark version one. Where's that? Is it just like a faint glow or something? Looks like it glows faintly here, and the whole thing is like a faint glow. Okay, I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, here you go. Get a good look at that. Okay, yeah, all right, that's fine. I think it looks cool. It's a very grounded approach, and I think a lot of people would appreciate something like that. So, Sil, best of luck to you, sir. Let's see what becomes of that. Now, over to here, we have the Retro Vinyl garage door, produced by Sad Happy. There's only one image, so just going to sit here and ask, do you like it? What records does it come with? Oh, it probably doesn't. Best of luck to you, Sad Happy. That's DLC. Anyway, moving on. Over to here, we have the solar panel Gargador. Ah, never mind. So, yes, the solar panel garage door produced by GBG and Zhan. I mean, for what it is, that looks nice. I'm surprised we don't have anything like that you can put in the door so you can get a little bit more extra electricity. But then again, you do, mechanically speaking, put it on the roof. It's vulnerable for a reason, all right? It's mechanically. It's mechanics. In terms of, well, people want to damage your stuff, that's the risk you're just going to have to take. Build higher. Anyway, for what it is, a very cool looking design. Looks nice. What are your thoughts? Feel free to comment below. Best of luck to you too. Okay, this is a collection continuation. Now, wasn't this a Halloween skin? Yes, it was. Doomgate, Sheep with a Door. You were a Halloween skin back in Halloween 2023. What are you doing here in March of 2025? Well, Horror Meow and Yan just probably thought, why not? We'll see what happens. Okay, well, fair enough. Looks gnarly. Looks scary. Looks cool. What are your thoughts? Feel free to comment below. But that is looking nice. That is looking very cool and stand out. But it's not Halloween. But does it have to be? I mean, I have seen attempts for continuations of holiday skins in the past. The vast majority did not succeed. I think there's been a couple that have managed to get extra skins accepted afterwards. I mean, technically speaking, the From Hell collection was originally a Halloween skin, if I can recall, or just happens to still be in theme with the Halloween stuff and still gets acceptances around Halloween. Anyway, I don't think that Sheep in the Door is going to dramatically go up in price with just like one extra skin being accepted. And if I can recall, I don't think he's doing very well. Here's Doomgate Sheep in the Door. How you doing, buddy? How are you like on the Steam market? Oh my, here's $1. Okay, so what price did you sell for? $3.49. Okay, well, you know, that's the state of Sheep in the Doors at the moment. 27 listings, 10 sales today, and it's basically a quarter of its price almost. Ta-da! No, I don't think a brand new door is going to dramatically cause that to go up in price and up in demand and whatnot. I don't know if people would instantly remember that that would be from the same collection, but oof, look at that drop. Well, there you go. And I earned 66. Yippee! Oh, I love buy orders. Anyway, best of luck to you two. Let's see if you can actually manage to get another skin accepted for this outside of Halloween. It would be cool. Okay, oh. So we got another attempt at the I am friendly and I am not friendly garage doors. In the past, I swear they already did this, but you know, here we are, another attempt. Nothing wrong with that. Keep up the good work, Mr. Verona. But if we were to go ahead and take a look at I am friendly and I'm not friendly, that wooden door for I'm not friendly didn't really work out very well, unfortunately. Oh, it's wait, is it literally just these two? Oh, wooden doors. Oh, dear. No, I don't think a garage door is going to help out a wooden door. Wooden doors, you use them for a certain period of time and that's it. They don't get enough usage. Unfortunately, they suffer because of that. So, okay, it's nice to see, and you can still show your support and whatnot, but I don't think there's going to be an investment to be made there. So, regardless, very cool idea, Mr. Verona. Keep up the good work, and which side are you on? Friendly or not friendly? Or, you know, you could just probably accept both of them. We'll see. Anyway, best of luck, best of luck. And then over to here, we have Blackstone garage door. So, of course, we recently saw the Sheep in the Door being accepted. How nice, how cool. Doesn't glow. Still a bit conflicted with that. And now they got the furnace next to here, and it's causing even more problems. Don't do that, Jimmy and Dolpha. You're only making it harder. The furnace is polished obsidian. It was supposed to be a Blackstone furnace, but face punch. Anyway, so let's talk about the sheepman door. Here we are. It's selling reasonably, not excessively, which is good to see. However, we just kind of talked about the clan-based sheepman door, didn't we? That came out literally a week ago, already down price. Not down ridiculously, but it still went down very quickly. So, will we see a continuation for that? Debatable. What about you, Blackstone door? We're literally here to talk about you. It would be nice, but it's so odd. So if we could just go back over to here. Oh, yeah. Okay, you two are split between who's the lead with the guys who get their skins accepted. Right, this is going to be a little bit awkward, but let's go over to here. Polished obsidian. As I said, the furnace is supposed to be part in the same collection, but Facepunch decided to split them apart into two separate skin sets. Blackstone and polished obsidian. I don't know. It might have been cool for that, but it's called polished obsidian, so... Personally, I don't think I'm going to go super crazy for a sheepman door. I know it's currently in the rust store. I know there's a abnormals tomorrow, but I'm good. I'm fine. I'm sorry to say. I know how this usually works, unfortunately. But regardless, for the garage door, do you like it? Would you like to see that potentially being accepted? Best of luck to Jimmy Tedeschi and Ulfat, and consider showing some nice comment below. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, sure. I meant to say it here. Brain's fried. Sorry about that. But yeah, best of luck to you two. Right then, let's now move on and talk about the remaining doors. And, we've got one more collection continuation. But first of all, let's talk about the Toxic Sunset Armour door produced by Raylion and Cobra. A very interesting style with graffiti. Oh, yes. Look at that. Does it glow in the dark? It appears to. It'd be nice if you were super zoomed in and total darkness so we could see it properly. And there's no official proper confirmation. So, guys, in the future... kind of help us out here. It looks like it glows, and I certainly hope it does so. But turn off all the lights and quite literally say glow here or glow there. It says Toxic Sunset 1. Is there a number 2? Maybe they tried to do an exclamation point but accidentally screwed up. Hey, it is what it is. Looks cool, looks nice. If you like it, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you two. Alright, Perfect Crust Sheet Metal Double Door produced by Spinoza. Yes, don't you just love it when your doors taste ever so great and lovely? Oh, yes, beautiful. Now we have a second version here with some transparent... No, this is the one with the glow in the dark. So the red filling glows. Oh, yes. Tasty, very nice. So that's very appealing. But then over to here, this version doesn't have glow in the dark, but it has transparency. So you can see through those little gaps there. You're the filling. So, okay, cool. Looking very nice. Looking very interesting. But, yeah, just to double check. Does this have transparency? It looks like it doesn't. It's just a non-glowing, non-transparent sheet metal double door. Looks tasty though, so Spinoza, best of luck to you. And hey, which version do you prefer? The glow-in-the-dark version, the transparent version, or the standard version? It's in your hands. So best of luck once again, and the cats have returned. Mr. Faze, what's this? It's the newest ramen shop deployable. It is the ramen sheet metal double door. So, okay, cool. Let's talk about that. So what was it? Second week of 2025, here we go. We saw that large box being accepted. Lots of people liked it, lots of people jumped on, and loads of people have bought it. It did almost 26,000 subscribers, if I can recall. And, well, at the moment, it's got 166 listings on the Steam market. That might sound a little bit daunting, but because I can see, more of the sales listings, it's not here. It's all the way down over here. So if you're worried about the amount of listings on the Steam market, like over 60 of them are selling above $3, so you probably don't need to worry about that too much. But yeah, it's very thin. Then we have an 18 there. That's not doing me any favours. But why would you do that? It's perfectly fine in its current position. Yes, prices have reached a low point as of now, and from here on, we're expecting all prices to improve as we look towards the summertime. So that, yeah, it might look a bit funny, but it looks like you could probably jump in, pick these up for a cheaper price, and then, if we were to see the sheet metal double door being accepted, what do you reckon might happen? Also, I should bring this up, we haven't seen that many sheet metal double doors this year, have we? We've seen 2. Well, technically, we also had a special one, so we've had 3 so far this year. Not too ridiculous, especially when you compare it to the previous year. So, alright, fair enough. Now, you might wonder, hey, how come you didn't show off the other skins here? Well, they were higher in price, so I wasn't sure if it's a good thing to go to. But with the sheet metal door, I will confirm When we saw the large box being accepted, that went from like $1.50 all the way up to about $4 at one point. That did spike in price. So if you're looking at that and thinking, what about this one? Yeah, no, honestly, you could jump on this one as well. And yeah, why is there a guy listing 10 at $2? That cheap? The other people are very strange. Yes, both the sheet metal and the large box look to be very interesting consider, but the garage door is already expensive. I wouldn't go near it. By all means, if you like it, you could go buy one for yourself, but as an investment, you're better off with the other skins. So, okay, cool. That's perfectly fine. Interesting spot to be in. So, Mr. FaZe, best of luck to you. Will we see more of this neon design? Will we see more of those neon kitties? We shall see. Best of luck, and that is the final deployable for this video. So out of all the skins we've talked about so far in this video, which one stood out to you the most? Which one do you think have a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted? Feel free to comment below. And now, I'm going to move on and talk about weapons and tool skins. Let's go. That's quite a lot of rocks. Yes, indeed. So first up, we have a tomato, Senor Tomato, produced by Sepesh. His eyeballs are a little bit weird. One's a little bit higher than the other. Alright, anyway, it's a cute, silly looking design. But if I whack him against a rock, is he going to go splat? Well, you know, well, that's one thing to find out. So, best of luck to you, Mr. Sepesh. Now, earlier, you know, when we were talking about rock skins very quickly and talked about how if we keep seeing more and more cute animal rocks, that, you know, it might lead to a problem. Does he look cute? Does he count? Yes, he counts. It's an animal rock. I know I said cute animal rock, but it's animals. So yes, we have the maca rock. It's macaque, but it's a maca rock. That's clever wordplay, edgy voxel, Mr. Confusion. Well done. Now, just to point out, we do have a grey version, and both of them do glow in the dark. The eyeballs, when they stare at you at night time. So, okay, you might question and worry about that. No, the glow only faces your body. People around you aren't going to spot that, so you shouldn't worry too much. All right then, so monkey skin, monkey see, monkey want, monkey buy. Well, we'll see. So if you like it, consider showing support. Best of luck to you too. But remember, there's two versions. Which one do you like the most? It's in your hands. All right. Then we've got some hammers. We've got a grenade, and then we have some crossbows. So over to here, we have the Spectrum hammer produced by K. Vladimir and Hello. It's a very bright and colourful looking hammer. I think a lot of people would appreciate something like that. Now, is Face Punch could be super lenient this year with hammers and accept a lot more? Or are they just going to be very, I don't know, strict and hardly accept any? We shall see. So that's a perfectly fine looking hammer and one that goes in the dark, which I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate. So we'll see how it goes. Best of luck to you two. And then over to here, we have a very colourful design again. But I don't think this one glows in the dark. I'm not seeing it, so let's just go over to here. The lack of pictures at night time gives me the indication that it doesn't appear to glow in the dark. But regardless, Mr. Nui, it's a perfectly fine, delicious looking lollipop hammer. Best of luck to you, and we'll see if that potentially gets accepted. Now over to here, it is a golden grenade. Produced by Mr. Edoitsky. Oh, that's looking very nice and shiny. Get a good look at that. Alright then. So, we have recently seen quite a lot more grenade skins. That's nice. But there's a problem. It doesn't appear to be... They don't appear to be in demand. That's a problem. Christmas one came out. First grenade skin to be accepted after about 7 years. It's down to less than $1 at the moment. Then we had the Twitch drop. A lot of people got that for absolutely free. That was nice. People aren't going to complain about free stuff. Then we got the Valentine's grenade, and that's gone down in price. It's just over $1 at the moment. So no, I don't think grenade skins are super in demand. But hey, a Doinsky, for what it is, that's a cool looking golden grenade. Let's see if that gets accepted. He just cares about getting some sales. He doesn't have to worry about if the price stays up afterwards. So we'll see what happens next. Next up, we have the Bee printed crossbow. Produced by Sir Q, a very interesting, colourful design, and we got a little GIF here showing it in 360 view. How nice, how beautiful. So yes, get a good look at that. Very nice. I love the sunsets. Put some pants on. So it's perfectly fine. So yep, best of luck to you, Mr. Sir Q. And then over to here, we have another collection continuation. For what we have right here in front of us is the Deep Ruby crossbow produced by Ynet. So, let's go talk about the Deep Ruby collection, which consists of an AK, which is not doing very well at the moment, unfortunately. But that's what happens when you see a lot of AKs being accepted in such a short amount of time. So, when this first appeared, I thought, oh wow, that actually looks very special, very unique, and I think people would actually like it. Well, guess what? Some other very cool looking AKs came out afterwards, and people like those, and then that lost interest, and now look at it. Oh dear. So let's go look at the listings. Oh dear. So you got 10, 28, and then you got 80 listed above 250. So okay, fair enough. Doesn't appear to be super terrible, but it's still basically down by a third of its price almost. So that's not looking very good. No. A new weapon skin would probably work out quite nicely for it, but one has tried. He has tried. So going back over to here, looking at the recent skins he submitted, we've seen a SAR, a Thompson, an MP5. Face Punch apparently doesn't want to accept them. Shrug? I don't know. But yeah, it's not really helping out the AK. And it has suffered. Oh, yes, indeed. So just getting a good look at that. Perfectly fine looking, strange but yet interesting looking design with the colour scheme. But what will happen next, we shall see. So I guess we'll leave it at that. Best of luck to Mr. Ynet. But in terms of, am I going to buy a whole bunch of the AKs if this, crossbow could potentially be accepted? No, I already own a bunch from my orders. Right, let's move on. Oh, and we have another crossbow that's a continuation. So Mr. Delray, with his Hyper collection, he recently had the SAR being accepted. We have the Hyper crossbow. Get a good look at that. We also have different versions, different options. Could we potentially see another Hyper skin being accepted? We'll find out. But which version would you prefer? Feel free to comment below. We have the standard red-green gradient design. We have the metallic design right here, nice and silvery. And then over to here, we have the black design, nice and discreet. But we should remind all of you that the skin that was accepted was the red-green gradient design. So back over to here. It also didn't sell that much. It wasn't very in demand, but that is the state of SAR skins at the moment. And when I take a look at it right now, yep, there's only 16 listings, and yet still it's down to less than $1. There is no interest, unfortunately. Now, continuations could help it out. That would be cool, but is it going to really make a dramatic change to that? Yeah, how many so? Oh, 4. Oh dear. So, regardless, if you like these designs, consider showing your support to them. But I don't think there's an investment to be made with the SAR, so I guess we'll move on. We have some handguns, and then we have some submachine guns. Yes, indeed we do. We have quite a lot of them. All right, then, let's go ahead and take a look at all of them. First up, we have the Bone Pistol. It is Nyoka, just to clarify. Produced by Paseo. It's looking pretty cool. It's like primitive, I guess you could say. Oh, yeah, I guess you could say that. Very nice. Perfectly fine looking design. Keep up the good work there, Mr. Paseo. Next up, we have a collection continuation. It is the Starry Dream Python, produced by Sunart. So the clouds and the moon have reappeared, aimed in a sight. What do I see? Seems to be a perfectly fine white aim sight. So cool. Starry Dream. You consist of an AK and a SAR, but unfortunately, they're not doing very well at the moment, are they? No, down 51, down 48. Weapon only collection. Yeah. So would a brand new weapon potentially help out the weapon only collection? I have doubts, I'm sorry to say, but hey, if you happen to like the design, if you think it looks cool and you'd like to see more of it, if you'd like to own this skin yourself, consider showing your support, and well, best of luck to Sunart. But no, I don't think there's an investment to be made there, sorry about that. So moving on, we have the new standard MP5 produced by Popstar. Get a good look at this. It's a perfectly fine looking MP5, oh yes indeed. Very sleek. Perfectly cool. Aimed on a sight, what do we see? That appears to be a useful red aim sight. Cool. Right, so Mr. Bastaz, keep up the good work. Let's see if you can get your first ever skin to be accepted. But you do have competition. Over to here, we have the Heaven Sent MP5, produced by Pigeon. It's got a very nice pearlescent white colour scheme with some golden emblems and engravings. Oh, yes. So, alright, cool. Mr. Pigeon, you've got a very cool looking skin here, aimed on a sight, and the aim sight is red. Should be good for all environments. Best of luck to you, sir. But again, more competition. That right there is a collection continuation. That right there is Elysium. So we've been pretty successful, haven't we, Mr. Slenostra and Mr. Duck? We have seen the AK being accepted. Didn't sell that much though, did it? But then we had the LR300 being accepted afterwards. And that AK, well, that's gone back up to its rust price on the Steam market. But over to here, we have the ever so nice golden design on the MP5. So let's go ahead and talk about that LR300 right now, because it's currently in the rust store. It has already eclipsed the sales that the AK-47 got. But, well, does it end here, or does it keep on climbing? I don't think it's going to reach 10,000 subscribers. I think it's going to fall just short. These have not sold that much, but for the prices they've been selling at, $5 and $3.49, bit pricey, but Face Punch is treating it as like a premium collection. Every now and then we see a weapon set like this, and well, I mean, hey, it looks nice, it looks cool, but if we keep seeing more and more of these skins being produced and accepted, that AK very likely could be climbing back up again. So again, it's literally an instance of there's hardly any listings because it didn't sell that much, and the buyers are slowly starting to climb up a fair bit because they want to actually grab one. Now this actually started to rise up, it seems to have gone back down again. You know, the more the merrier. It can help it out, but will we get a lot more? We shall see. All right. Maybe Face Punch aren't super keen with it because it hasn't sold enough. But then again, with a higher price, it doesn't have to sell a ridiculous amount to be able to make some good profit. So, hey, we'll see how it goes. But as of now, not really sure if the MP5 is going to make that much of a difference. But when the LR300 did appear, the AK kind of did move up a fair bit, as you saw. But it didn't last. We need to see more. So, best of luck to you two. Let's see how it goes. And hey, if you like what you see, you know exactly what to do. Oh, here we go. So we got a lot of Thompson collection continuations. Let's just quickly talk about the Popstar Thompson right here in front of us. Nice, bright and colourful. When you aim down the sight, you got these sinister looking anime girl. Yes. So when does it glow in the dark or anything? Nope, you don't need to worry about that. I'll have a short video showcasing all of these Thompsons, don't you worry. But for what this is, hey, it's nice to see a new addition. How is the Popstar collection currently holding up? So if you can recall, there was attempts for a backpack, a large box, and there was, of course, the attempt for, there was another weapon skin. Oh, L96, there you go. So, yeah, that's only down by 13%. That's actually pretty good, especially for an AK-47. How is that going to look during the summertime? Keep an eye on that. But the LR300, you're an LR300. People don't like the LR300. So the skins obviously reflect that, unfortunately. That has already gone down to half of its price. Oh, dear, oh, dear. But the AK... it's actually doing pretty sweet. Sold fairly reasonably. The listings are all right, but the price isn't obviously, it's Rustall price, but it's so thin. Look at that. So our question to you, do you reckon this could work out quite nicely if we're to see a brand new weapon skin being produced? This is one of those instances where it's like, yes, I know in general I talk about weapon-only collections and they tend to go down badly, but every now and then a nice, colourful, interesting design tends to work out very nicely and people appreciate it. I think Popstar could be one of them, but we've got to see those skins being accepted, so we'll see what happens next. Regardless, perfectly cool looking design, consider showing support. Now over to here, we have the Factory New Thompson collection continuation to the recent Factory New AK-47 that we got. That was last week, wasn't it? So let's just go ahead and take a look at that and see how that's currently holding up. Because compared to the Elysium AK-47, whilst this also sold for a very nice high price, this actually sold double. So how is it currently holding up on the Steam market? Only 38 listings. Now, there was a bit of an issue. It's another dark AK. It's not black. It's awkward. When you see it in game, you'll see it for yourself. It quite literally is a very cool, pristine, shiny looking, like brand new looking AK-47. It's the factory new AK, duh. But anyway, it's very thin, but it has gone down in price. The borders are only up to a certain point, and yeah, it's just gone down. So if we were to see a brand new skin being accepted, more specifically a weapon skin, it's a toss-up because, again, I haven't seen the first instance of when a new weapon skin was accepted. How did the original skin behave? Compared to the Popstar collection, when we saw the LR300 being accepted, the AK did bump up a fair bit. There's at least some grounds to accept that there very likely could be some positivity in the future. But in regards to this, we'll have to wait and see. So I'm not as confident with this one. Regardless, it's a very cool looking, sleek, shiny, well, quite literally, absolutely brand new Thompson right here in front of you. And if you like what you see, consider showing support. Best of luck to Bad Trip and Hulk. But again, more competition. Over to here, Black Ops Thompson, yes. So this is a weapon-only collection that's progressing ever so nicely, but we need to talk about it, because we need to talk about how it's currently sitting at the moment. What do you mean? Oh, there's the revolver, there you go, still holding up quite nicely, but the other weapon skins, they are still down. Not ridiculously down, but they are down. So this is by a third, this is by a quarter of its price. So looking at both of them on the Steam market, again, if it keeps progressing nicely, I could see this having a nice rebound as we go through the summertime. And then looking at the SAR over to here, this has only 71 listings. The borders are still holding up. It's not too ridiculous. There's an 18 there. What are you doing? Other people. Ugh. But anyway, yes, still very nice and thin. Definitely more room to potentially see more of these potentially being accepted. But is it going to happen? We shall see. And of course, how's it going to be around the summertime? Fingers crossed, I expect it to be a lot better. So, alright. And are they going to dabble into other things aside from weapons and tools? We'll wait and see. So regardless, as of now, I don't think a Thompson's going to dramatically change anything currently with the skins at the moment, but it's still more it's still more the merrier. So all right, cool. We'll see what happens next. All the previous skins have sold very reasonably, so I think Facepunch is still keen with this collection. And now we can talk about an LR300. Mr. Gavency has produced the Ocean-born LR300. Get a good look at that. That's a very nice blue, shiny design. And the aim sight, useful red. So, alright, cool. Looking very nice. What do you think? Feel free to comment below. Best of luck to you, Mr. Gavency. And then we scroll down, looking at many AK-47s. Oh, we just can't get enough. But then, when you think it's over, there's even more. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at these. First up, we had the Pulsation AK-47, produced by Ico. Get a good look at this design. It's white and blue, a very strange-looking pattern as well. And, of course, if we could just quickly look at the aim sight there, seems to be a very useful red. Do we actually have an aim down the sight? Oh, perfect. Thank you, Ico. Thank you so much. So, yes, it's very nice, shiny. An interesting looking colour scheme. So, best of luck to Ico. Let's see if that works out quite nicely. Best of luck. Over to here, we have competition. Mr. PYH has decided, I'm going to make an Arts and Crafts AK-47. I mean, it's nice, bright and colourful. Look at the aim down the sight image. Well then, that's something. I think a lot of people would actually like that. Right, anyway, useful, colourful, and perhaps it could potentially be accepted. But it might need your support, so consider showing support. Best of luck to Mr. PYH. Anyway. Moving on, we have the Kraken AK-47 with some transparency, produced by Yagami and Accent. Let's go ahead and give this a good look. So, if we could get a nice aim down the sight image. Guys, where is it? Where's my aim down the sight image? If it's got transparency, how am I going to be able to see it? There we go. Well, I mean, do it on both of them. Yeah, no, that's nice. I like it. Looks cool. But yeah, do it for both of them. Because we don't know. You've changed the colour scheme. Have you also changed the scheme of the aim sight? We don't know. A picture, it explains everything. You know what I mean? So, alright, cool. It's a perfectly cool looking blue design. And in comparison, we also happen to have a very nice looking greenish design. So which one's your favourite? Feel free to comment below. And best of luck to you two. Let's see if that works out very nice. There's a lot of words all of a sudden. Right, moving on. Here we have the High Luxury AK-47 with some transparency. Do you have a name down the sight image? Let's go find out. I am looking for it, but I am not seeing it. Where is it? I can see it vaguely there, and it is used for an aim sight, but where's the actual proper aim down the sight image? Mr. Jew, in the future, please consider doing it. Oh, there we go. All right, fair enough. My apologies. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's looking nice. And let's get a good look on the side. A very interesting design. Oh, yes. Lovely looking patterns and whatnot. I think you produced a perfectly fine looking AK-47, good sir. Right, well, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. But you do have competition. We have the Papercraft AK-47 produced by Mr. Ideal. Let's go ahead and get a look at that. Is it coloured in, or did it just come like printed out like that? Aim down the sight. What do I see? Stand. Oh, no, it is a white aim sight. And he's very angry. Cool. Right, Mr. Ideal. Let's see if that works out quite nicely. Best of luck. And over to here. Oh, okay, chill out, mate. Come on. Over to here, we have the Razor Blade AK-47, produced by Mnemonic Man. Do we have a name down the sight image? Yes, we do. Perfection. Thank you very much. Right. Cool looking skull. Seems to have a very dark red, but should still stand out perfectly fine for all environments. Yep, I think you've got a perfectly fine looking AK here, Mr. Mnemonic Man. So best of luck to you. But of course, you do have competition. We have the Black Jaguar AK-47 produced by Mr. Frog. We've got some gifts showcasing it. Oh yes, lovely looking bit of sheen there. Cool sleek black design. I think people appreciate that. Can we also get an aim down the sight image? Perfect. Thank you. And it is a red aim sight. So, do you need any more? Well, there is a bit of a problem. Didn't we just have like a Black Ops AK with all these features? Why is everyone going for a black AK at the moment? Anyway, moving on. Best of luck to you, Mr. Frog. Over to here. Oh, there you go. That's something different. That's something new. Mr. Drag and Mr. Normavan have made the Sandstorm AK-47. That probably would go perfectly with your Desert Raiders kit or your Desert Camouflage set, you know. Now, this happens to have two different versions, one with and one without stock, so feel free to comment. Feel free to support the skin that you happen to prefer the most. I'm saying the words very awkwardly. I'm so sorry, guys. At least people notice what I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah, it quite literally is looking like a big, huge clump of sand that shoots bullets. What else do you need in life? And just to also confirm, we do happen to have a nice aim down the sight image showcasing with very useful red aim sights. So cool. A perfectly fine looking AK-47. Best of luck to you two. And then over to here, what is this? Mr. Milho Frito, you've already made the Chameleon collection. It was already cool and shiny. Did you have to go back to doing another different one? He can't be stopped. Oh, God. Not another one just in time for the summer. How could you? So, yeah. Mr. Milho Frito has been around for many, many years. Produced the likes of the Tempered Collection, the Chameleon Collection. He's got lots. I could keep on going on and on. But let's just get a very good look at the sheen of this. There you go. Oh my, look at that. Yep. Got a nice video showcasing all of it. And it appears to have a standard black aim sight as well. So thank you very much there, Mr. Milho Frito. Just to confirm, is that just a standard black aim sight? It looks like it's vaguely green. Well, we'd have to look at in-game, wouldn't we? Very well then, but yeah, looking nice and shiny. Is it the skin for you? Consider showing support. Best of luck to you too. And now, over to here, we have the Desert Ops L96 produced by Depsky. Get a good look at that. Perfectly fine. Brown design. Get a good look. Yes. Seems to be a little bit worn out, but hey, you know, it's done its job. It's been pretty reliable. So, this is reminding me of something. Oh, what's it reminding me of? Is it reminding me of Counter-Strike? Anyway, moving on. Best of luck to Debski. That is a perfectly fine looking L96. Keep up the good work. And with that, there happens to be the final weapon/tool skin of the week. Out of all these skins, which one stood out to you the most? Which ones do you think have a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rust store? And now, I shall move on and talk about the clothing and the armour. And we've got some backpacks to showcase to you. So, first up, here we have the Bee Large Backpack, produced by Elysium. He's so happy. He's so happy, look at him. Got a little smile. Very bright, colourful. So yeah, very noticeable yellow. Is that helpful or do you care? Regardless, very cute. And if you like what you see, consider showing support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Hessian. Thank you, Giff. I like it, just keep spinning. Now over to here, we have the Latex Black Large Backpack, produced by Say Chains and Loser. Get a good look at that. Yes. Now, we've already had like 3 black backpacks, so you know Face Punch will accept this one as well. Hey, we'll see. But yeah, it's perfect for what it is, so best of luck to you too. But you do have competition, and it happens to be Ultramarine. So, you know that very successful collection that keeps getting more and more skins accepted? Yeah, that's the competition. Oh dear. So, yes, we have the backpack that was to be expected. Wouldn't be surprised if we potentially start seeing some more deployables or maybe a jacket at some point. But yeah, do you reckon this has a decent chance? And of course, let's go back a bit and talk about the Ultramarine collection as it currently stands, because it's been doing pretty good. February 20? Here we are. So yes, all the core pieces and the boots and gloves, it's all in the positive. That has worked out very, very nicely. So, if we were to see a backpack, would that change at all? I don't think you're going to see a dramatic change, but I think it definitely would contribute, and I think the backpack probably would just insert itself ever so nicely and be appreciated with all the other skins here. As we approach the summertime, I think this is going to have a very fun time. Now, the original Tier 3 pieces, you know how there's a lot less of these compared to all the other skins? They've been going up in price very, very nicely. That's $4, that's $7.50, and all of these are like $2 or $3. I mean, fair enough. That's worked out very, very nicely. So yeah, overall, looking good. And I think the backpack, again, could contribute to the positivity behind it. Keep up the momentum, keep up the interest. I look forward to it optimistically. I just don't think the backpacks can cause any of those skins to go up in price even more so. So, alright, fair enough. We'll leave it at that. But yep, if you like what you see, if you're a fan of the backpack, consider showing support. And well, best of luck to Mr. Jeeba. Alright then, we have some interesting primitive skins to showcase to you. Oh yes, indeed we do. We've got some very strange skins. So, over to here. We have the Tuxedo Burlap set, produced by HSM and Claytails. I like it. I've already showcased this in a short video. People like it. People approve. What could they do next? Hide boots or regular boots? Pair it up with some leather gloves. A nice hat. Maybe a bandana, a cool-looking poncho. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities there, guys. It's in your hands. So, best of luck to you too. And I know what a lot of people are immediately thinking. white camouflage primitive skins? Shut up. But no, it could work. Alright, well, best of luck. Now over to here, we have the Honey and the Bees bandana and poncho. A perfectly fine honey-themed skin set. Do you like? Don't eat it. It's your armour. Lots of transparency, as you can clearly see. Quite noticeable as well, though. But regardless, if you like it, consider showing support. Oh, and then, yeah, same thing. And then we see the return of Raf's Luchador set. So, if I can recall, the original one was like blue with a cape. Now we have... we got ourselves a burlap head wrap. I think this is a... You know what? I should have grabbed all the skins. That is actually a balaclava Hedge. You're an idiot. Whoopsie. So this is hide clothing, if I can... Yep, this is hide clothing. Can confirm. So that is a balaclava with hide clothing. Right. Well, what are your thoughts? Do you like what you see? Is this going to be like a fun little set for you to just run around in and be stupid? Right, anyway, best of luck to you, Mr. Ref. Whoopsie, can't miss this. Can't miss this from Mr. Shedmon, because that's a collection continuation. That is a bucket helmet. We haven't had one of these in about 3 years. So yes, giggle at that. A perfectly fine addition to the very goofy set. That is the fish collection. So, over to here. Let's go ahead and take a look at you. Fish collection. We recently saw that road sign pants being accepted. Yeah, the kilt. Wow, you're basically doubled in price. Fair enough. Anyway, that's doing very good. People have appreciated it over time due to a certain individual that happened to prominently use it. But if we were to see a bucket helmet, would that be okay? Or would it really make that much of a difference? I think all by itself, it would probably sell quite nicely, based on the fact that it'd be part of this collection, but also we just don't get that many bucket helmets anymore. And if I could just quickly go over and take a look at this. How many bucket helmets do we actually have in the game, and how high are they in price at the moment? Because due to a sheer lack of new skins being accepted, look what happens. They're all basically in the positive, except these. They sold at like higher prices, so alright, fair enough. Yeah, the chicken one. Remember that got manipulated and sold for about $20? I remember. So yeah, I think people would like it. I just don't think it's going to have a dramatically huge impact on the already existing collection. Regardless, if you like what you see, consider showing support. And well, best of luck to you, Mr. Shitmon. I think you're in a very good spot. Moving on, we have some clothing, a tier 2 set with 2 different versions. The returning set of Shogun, a brand new collection continuation there. We've got an interesting batch of tier 3 armors, and that'll be it. So over to here, we have the Black Paladin hoodie and pants, produced by Kit. That is a pretty cool looking design. That is looking very nice and stylish. Pretty cool. Right, we'll keep up the good work there, sir. Let's see what happens next. Over to here, we have the Fusion Tier 2 set produced by Selitra. We have an orange version, as you can clearly see. Let's go give it a good looking game. Well, I mean, in front of us. Alright, yeah. Looking okay right there. We also have happen to have a blue version. You can see that in the GIF there. And you can see it in the picture. So best of luck to you, Selitra. Let's see if that works out quite nicely. Which one's your preferred version? Orange or blue? Over to here, we have the returning attempt for a Shogun Tier 2 set. We have just the helmet. Whoopsie. Well, I think you get the idea. Let's just quickly go take a look at all the other skins, though. So yes, we also happen to have the vest and, of course, the kilt. And, of course, the vest looks, very scary. I actually prefer that version. I think that looks much better. I think that looks so much better than Mr. Little Ranger and Graham Crowan. That is a step up. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Shogun collection, because that was accepted quite some time back, wasn't it? And here we are. So only was the tier 3 armor, and unfortunately, due to a lack of new skins being accepted, it's gone down in price. Even though it looked cool, and of course people bought it quite a lot. Oh wow, 16 and 17,000. Yeah, people liked it, but it never got those continuations. So the people that bought it with the pure intent to sell, they're like, oh, I hate it now, and they just flogged it on the Steam market and on third-party sites, and now it's gone down in price. But a continuation to a set that already has some core pieces. What do you reckon might happen next? So, yeah, if we see brand new core pieces being accepted, this tier 3 set is going to go up in price quite nicely. And when you look at the listings there, well, it's quite a ways to go, to go back up to its rust price. But I would not be surprised in the slightest if that got bought out. I really wouldn't. So if you're thinking, you know what? Shogun Tier 2 sounds awesome, looks awesome, surely it's going to be accepted. Well, it's in your hands now with the information I provided. Do you think it's got a very good chance of potentially being accepted? Or should we consider the competition. Because over here, we have the Tyre collection with a Tier 2 set now, produced by one on JM34633. Yeah, so earlier this year, we saw Tyre, what was it? It was a bandana and hoodie. No, bandana and poncho. Hedge, you're so stupid, I know. That was the very beginning of this year, wasn't it? Yes, it was. There you go. Oh, damn. Down 40% for both of the pieces here. So, currently, with what we see here, I don't think this is going to make that much of a difference for it. Maybe it'll go up in price just by, association. But you can't wear that with the Tier 2, can you? You can't wear the poncho with the Tier 2 either. So, I mean, again, it would be an interesting collection continuation, but primitive and core pieces, they don't really mesh well. But then again, the sheer lack of listings, it could easily go up in price. We could see a lot more of it as well. Maybe we'll see, more of the primitive set skins being produced. And there was more continuations, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. If I can recall, there was some hide clothing made, but didn't get accepted. It is what it is, unfortunately. So best of luck to one on JM34633. But with the poncho and the bandana, I'm not feeling super confident, I'm afraid. Sorry to say. Then we have Brush Wraith Tier 3, produced by Kosem. Oh, I wonder what this is intended to be for. Right, so yeah, that's looking pretty good. Didn't we see a desert version of this quite recently? I'm on to you, Mr. Kosem. Anyway, best of luck to Mr. Kosem. Right, over to here. Watermelon. Yes, don't you want to become a melon man? Yes, we have the Tier 3 Watermelon set. That's all I have. I'm not sure how strong the armour is going to be, but it's very creative, yes. So, if you like it, consider showing support. Best of luck to you, sadist. And then, it does look tasty. So, Himic. What happened to Sand Rhino? I think it would be a cool idea to see if that return again, but hey, for now, Cookie. Do you like Cookie? Well, we've got Cookie armour for you. And no one would want to shoot a Cookie. That's just mean. So, okay, maybe it could work out quite nicely. But yeah, it's a Cookie. You could have done a pie. You could have done a pie one. You could have just had like pie armour. Pie plating. Pie dish armour. You could do that. You could just have a pie face. It would work. I mean, it's in your hands. I know you'd be able to pull it off. But anyway, best of luck to you, Mr. Himic. And if you don't know, he's the guy that made the recent small box and furnace for the pie collection. Right, over to here, we have the Battle Wounds Tier 3. Get a good look at that. Quite sinister. Looking pretty cool. Look at that smell. I like the scar. That looks nice. So that's produced by Omnipresent. Yeah, that's looking pretty sweet. I think you made a very cool looking set there. Right, well, it's in everyone's hands now to consider showing their support. That has been taking some brutal damage. How is he still standing? Well, he wasn't the original one that bought it. Ah, fair enough. He got it for cheap. Right, best of luck to Mr. Omnipresent. I think you got a very cool idea. And for the final clothing armor skin, we have the Dwarf Tier 3, Dwarf Armor Tier 3 to be precise. This is produced by Kratorius and Puplifop. I hope I said that correctly. I don't think I did, and I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, looking very cool. It's kind of like he's got a mustache here. Come on, load. Load. Well, it's decided to be having some oh, there you go. Yeah, it's like a big, mustache. And yeah, cool looking chest. Interesting design. Best of luck to you two. Keep up the good work. And that just so happens to be the final clothing and armor piece skin to showcase in this video. So out of all the skins today, or rather the clothing armor skins, which one stood out to you the most? Which one stood out to you? And for, maybe that'll probably be accepted and rushed off if we comment below. But all the skins in general as well. What are your picks that you'd like to see being accepted? Again, feel free to comment below. I must have said that about 100 times already. But, it doesn't hurt to get some people involved and talk about what they like. So, cool. All right, so I should point out, there is no TGG's top picks today as of now. Not sure what's going on. He might be busy. He might be sick. Don't know currently. It is what it is. But at the very least, if you've seen here that I've got all these skins in such a nice, presentable manner that I can easily look through and whatnot, you might be jealous, but you know what? I'm very nice. I can offer to you a way in which you can build up your own full Adorvers list. So if you could just look in the top right corner of this video now, as you can see, a special card has appeared. If you were to click it, it'll navigate you to a video which will showcase you to the various different ways in which you can build up your own full Adorvers list. You don't have to specifically look at people who are likely going to get skins accepted. You can simply just follow people because they're creative or you like their ideas. It's up to you. Cool. Now, if I were to just quickly go over to here and showcase to you the top performing skins, I can sit here and say Not Friendly Clan Garage Door. That is currently sitting there with a score of 68. That is quite high. Followed by Doomgate Garage Door. Well, that just kind of like appeared and suddenly got a lot of interest. Kawaii Drop Storage is third. Friendly... So not friendly and friendly. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Both from top 5, I guess. That is 4th. And then we have First Contact Furnace in 5th. And then you got all these other skins here. And remember, if you go see this for yourself, look in the description right now. You'll see the link to micro522.com, and you'll be able to see how many upvotes and downvotes each of the skins have, and you can see the overall scores, and you can get a good idea in regards to what people happen to like. Cool. So that is basically everything. We have talked about and showcased all the skins, and of course, pointed out what are all the collection continuations, the possibilities for profit. Well, we'll see what happens next, but at the very least, lots of interesting choices. It's up to Facepunch now for which ones they pick. So we'll see what happens next. Thank you very much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it, and just have a lovely week. Enjoy the restores, and of course, look forward to the Easter time, because it does appear to be that we're getting 2 brand new Easter items for 2025. Apparently, we're going to get a special inflatable horse set. Is it just going to be for yourself, like a chicken suit, or is it going to be a 2-person piece? We'll see how that goes. Is this still going to be $10, or is it going to be $5 each, potentially, then? And, of course, we're going to get a brand new Rustage egg. It's already been visible. It's already been shown, I should say. It's on Twitter. Protox has a video I've seen, so consider giving a quick look at them. But, yeah, it is a nice light blue. It looks very pretty. And, of course, it uses the cargo music, so... Nice water theme is basically the idea. So cool. So it's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. Catch you later. See you, goodbye.